What's going on, everybody? This is your W.O.F Outlook and discussion for Wednesday, August 9th, 2023. And before we get into today's video, I hope everyone is doing well, remaining positive, and as always, staying blessed. All right, you guys, taking a look at the tropical Atlantic this morning. No development is expected within the next 7 days. So if you haven't done so already, be sure to consider subscribing here at your Weather on the Fly as the National Hurricane Center and Storm Prediction Center come out with their updates. I have them posted here right for you guys in nice graphical animational form. So everyone in the world, YouTube Nation, could stay up to date and weather aware once YouTube decides to want to start pushing out these videos, you guys. But that's another topic for another day. But as we continue to look here at the tropical Atlantic, you guys, you can see no development is expected within the next 7 days. But I promise you guys, within about another 2 weeks, this side of the globe is going to be looking much different than what it looks right now. We're probably more than likely going to have some storms spinning here across the Atlantic. So enjoy this calm while it lasts. Right now, we do have a tropical wave that's about to exit Africa. Other than that, you can see the dry air still is in abundance here across the tropical Atlantic. So, as I said, no development. As we head on towards the Lesser Antilles, we do have a tropical wave coming through the Windward Islands here, the southern part of the Lesser Antilles, you guys, bringing them some heavy showers and gusty winds. We head on through the Caribbean, dry air and shear still ruling the game here, so no development, you guys. We do have a tropical wave here north of the Dominican Republic, Haiti, starting to enter the Bahamas area to bring some showers and gusty winds for you guys, but no development is expected. Here across the Gulf of Mexico, this dry air will not allow any type of development to go on. And here across the southwestern Atlantic, we do, as you can see, we do have a system here exiting from out of New England into Atlantic Canada. As this continues on out, this is keeping troughiness here across the western Atlantic, so no development is expected. And in this pattern, and if anything was to develop with the Bermuda Ridge situated, let me get my pen out, you guys, with the paintbrush, with the Bermuda Ridge, something orientated like this, you guys, and we have this low pressure system here with its trail in front. If anything was to come out of the tropical Atlantic, that weakness as of right now will be right here around the Bermuda area to turn up and go out to sea and leave the United States alone, you guys. So that's the pattern as of right now. That's not to say that's going to be the pattern in a few more weeks. We would love to see this pattern during the heart of the hurricane season. So anything strong coming up out of the Atlantic could turn and not head to the United States. But you guys, it's just something we will have to continue to track as the days go along. We come here across the Eastern Pacific, you guys, and we do have a new tropical cyclone that could be possibly forming here by the weekend. As you can, it has a 60% chance of development, 10% chance in 48 hours, a 60% chance within the next 7 days. And as it's looking right now, you guys, it's looking like it's going to be another system that we can track here across the Central Pacific. Will it be as beautiful as Dora? It remains to be seen, you guys, but I will be here to track it for you. So if you love just tracking these storms, you can subscribe here right at your Weather on the Fly. And I do have advisories posted in nice graphical animational form for you guys to enjoy. And the next name on the Eastern Pacific list will be Fernanda. That's to be her name. So you guys, this is more than likely Fernanda starting to develop here. And we're not going to forget about Dora, you guys. Dora is still here. We just have to switch on to goal 17. Because it's still nighttime where Dora is located, you guys. And let me see how long this is going to take the low form. Oh, you guys, Dora has kept a very classic Category 4 hurricane look for the longest, you guys. I mean, here's the picture of Dora as it's nighttime here, you guys. And Dora was actually Invest 95L across the Atlantic, you guys. And it turned out to be Invest 96E across the Eastern Pacific, and then go on to become Hurricane Dora. And Dora is now south. Here's the Hawaiian Islands here, you guys, and that is Dora. I'm going to get another view so it won't be so dark. We're going to go to regular image single band, you guys. And let's go to the traditional imagery for Dora. And as you can see here, look at Dora still spinning. I mean, moving to the west here, just as cruising on to the west like it's nobody else's business but hers. And she is maintaining that eye. And that eye wall has been maintaining for days, you guys. That is impressive. But it's very impressive to see them spinning when they're out here in the middle of nowhere, you guys. And the international date line is coming up about right here, you guys, right in this area. So as we take a look, let's see if we put, well, if I put Dora's best track on, it would actually show from the Eastern Pacific. But you guys, Dora actually came all the way from Invest 95L, the Atlantic, all the way across here. Energy went across the Caribbean, became Invest 9. They started tracking it as an Eastern Pacific disturbance here over Nicaragua and Honduras area, you guys, over Central America. And it tracked all the way to right here, you guys. That is just impressive. I am just so surprised. And this system is continuing to truck itself along as a Category 4 hurricane. So we'll see eventually, once it makes it into the Western Pacific Basin, you guys, my goal 17 only go as far. So she's about almost out of my tracking lane, you guys. So we're going to continue to track her, though. Now, as we continue on towards the lower 48, which means we're going to go back to goal 16, we're going to go back to the water vapor imagery, you guys. And as you can see, we do have severe weather for today, the season that keeps on giving here across the United States. And as you can see, we do have an enhanced risk. The Storm Prediction Center does have an enhanced risk out. But as we take a look here at the current map, what I want to put up is the 500 millibar heights, you guys. I'm going to show you guys what's going on. All right, you guys, as you can see here across today, across the United States, let me get my paintbrush going. All right, we still have our dominant heat ridge here across the southern United States, just baking Texas, Louisiana, the desert Southwest, and parts of California. Now, you guys, we do get showers and thunderstorms to develop within this high pressure. If you do get some showers, you'll be lucky. But the majority of the showers do be on the outer edge of it, where the disturbances is along. As you can see, the jet stream flow is basically like this, coming across. And as you can see, we do have a disturbance here, the upper level disturbance coming through Nebraska and parts of Colorado and Kansas here, you guys. About right here is where that upper level system is. I know we have a lot going on. Here's the upper level system, and as this system continues to move on towards the east-southeast, here across parts of Missouri, Arkansas, Tennessee, northern Mississippi, Alabama. You guys, this is where the outbreak of the severe weather is going to happen once the daytime heating starts to kick in and everything else just starts to unravel here in the atmosphere. So as we take this off, you guys, one more time, you can see we're going to be baking here under this heat ridge that I have drawn here across Texas, Louisiana, southern Mississippi, heading into New Mexico, Arizona, southern California. North of this heat ridge is where the rain and flooding and thunderstorms is going to be at. So as we clear the paintbrush off, you guys, got to be finished with it. All right, we're going to pause the surface maps. All right, let's take the radar off. Take the satellite off. We're going to take the 500 millibar heights off, you guys. We're going to take the temperatures off and hold on. All right, bam, bam. All right, you guys, and here we go. We're at the Storm Prediction Center's Convective Outlook Day 1, and as you can see, that enhanced risk does include parts of northern Arkansas, southern Missouri, getting into the Memphis area. This is the mid-south here. We do have a marginal risk up across the northern United States, across Minnesota, Wisconsin, parts of the Dakotas, North and South Dakota here. As we zoom in and take a look at this enhanced risk first, you guys, Fayetteville, Memphis, Huntsville, Nashville, Springfield, all you guys are in this enhanced risk. This slight risk includes Little Rock, Birmingham, just about to Atlanta. You guys will have a chance to see some severe weather with a marginal risk extending to just to the west of Dallas here towards San Angelo, Texas, with that marginal risk going about as far north, just about to Chicago, but not just quite there, but just about all of Indiana, starting to get into Ohio, Illinois. We'll be under a marginal risk. That marginal risk does extend all the way down to the Florida Panhandle. We could see some general showers and thunderstorms developing here across southern Louisiana and the remainder of the Gulf Coast with daytime heating. As I said, if you're lucky enough to see a shower, you can enjoy the cool down. If not, you will be baking in the 100-degree heat, you guys. Now, as we take a look to see just what these storms are going to be up to for today, we do have a 10% chance of a few tornadoes spinning up here near the Missouri, Arkansas border around the Memphis area, you guys. So we will definitely be on the lookout for some tornadoes. A 5% chance encompasses the outer edge of that, which does include northern Mississippi and northern Alabama, extending on further into parts of middle Tennessee here, you guys, and a 2% chance of some tornadoes possibly as far east as the Atlanta area and as far north as St. Louis, you guys. So could be a nasty day here across parts of the mid-south, southern Missouri, the Boot Hill area. Have to definitely be on the lookout. Hail, we do have a 30% chance of hail pushing 1 to 1.5 inch in diameter up here across parts of southern and southwestern Missouri, heading into extreme northeast Oklahoma. A 15% chance encompasses the outer edge of that, which does include the Memphis on over towards northern Alabama, middle Tennessee. And a 5% encompasses the outer edge of that, which is the marginal risk, and also up here across parts of Minnesota, parts of South Dakota, North Dakota, and northern central Wisconsin could see that hail pushing 1 to 1.5 inch in diameter. We do have a 30% chance of those strong damaging winds, 50 to 60, gusting to 70, even as high as 80 here across the mid-south. And a 5% chance up here across parts of Minnesota around the Minneapolis area. Would definitely have to be on the lookout for some strong winds today. We do have a hatched area for significant tornadoes, you guys. So this is going to be a very active and extremely dangerous day here across southern Missouri and extreme northern Arkansas around the Springfield, Missouri area, Mountain Home, Arkansas, the Boot Hill area of Missouri. We will have to be on the lookout for some intense EF2 plus tornadoes here, you guys, as this is going to be a nasty event setting up. Same areas for hail, significant hail, 2 to 3 plus inches in diameter across the same area, but does include more of north central Arkansas, eastern Oklahoma, the Memphis area, northern Mississippi, northwest Alabama, you guys. We'll be on the lookout for that strong hail. Winds, we do winds pushing 80, maybe even as high as 85 to 90 miles per hour here across the same general area, Memphis on over to eastern Oklahoma, southern Missouri, north central Arkansas, you guys. So it's going to be rumbling today as we take a look at the HRRR to see just how these storms are going to materialize, you guys. And we do start here at the noon hour here at your Weather on the Fly Central Daylight Time. If I can find what I'm looking for, you guys, first. All right, here we go. All right, let's get this to load. All right, you guys, as we get this to load, today or tomorrow, computer. All right, you guys, it's coming. Hold on, let's see. All right, here we go. Sometimes I think I'd be going too fast, but here we go, you guys. All right, around the noon hour, you can already see this cluster of heavy showers and thunderstorms are already going to be here across Missouri, getting into the Boot Hill area, starting to get on down towards the Memphis area. All hazards will be possible with these showers and thunderstorms with this upper level system that is coming out of Nebraska, Colorado, and Kansas that's going to be fueling this system. We head on to about 4 in the afternoon, you guys. All right, and you can see here, look as this cluster continues moving off towards the east-southeast here, even up across parts of Illinois. Look at these strong, intense showers and thunderstorms starting to head towards the Indianapolis area. extended on, coming on further down, just to the north of Memphis, even in the Memphis area, starting to approach Nashville, you guys. Extreme northern, northeast Mississippi, northwest Alabama border, you guys. Some heavy clusters of showers and thunderstorms could be ongoing. All hazards, as you guys seen with the probability, all hazards will be possible with these storms. We head on to about 8, 9 in the evening, you guys, as we head into the evening hours. You can see up here across parts of the northern United States, we have our cluster of showers and isolated thunderstorms. We'll be on the lookout here. But as the main focus, heavy rain look like it's going to be ongoing across Indiana, starting to enter Ohio, the Columbus area, extending on down into Kentucky, eastern Tennessee. But look here across southern Missouri, you guys. Look at this cluster of intense storms as we heading into the overnight hours, even extending on down towards parts of southeast Oklahoma. All hazards, as I said, will be possible, and this is heading into the nighttime hours, you guys. So if you don't have a way, please have a way to get alerts, as these storms will be rumbling as they continue on towards the east southeast, heading into the Memphis area, Nashville, as we head through the overnight hours. We get to about 7 a.m., which will segue us into convective outlook day 2. And as we get to convective outlook day 2, you guys, you can see we do have a marginal risk up here across parts of Nebraska, Iowa, Minnesota, and parts of the Dakotas here. We do have a marginal risk across the eastern seaboard, and parts of the just to the south of the mid-Atlantic area, you guys. Slight risk across the Carolinas, and a small little marginal risk up here across eastern Long Island, getting into parts of Massachusetts. And we're going to see just what these storms are going to be up to for tomorrow, with a general thunderstorm risk across of just about much of the United States. As I said, if you're lucky enough to see a shower in this summertime heat, kudos to you. Enjoy the coolness, because other than that, everyone else is baking in the heat. As we go to look at how these storms are going to materialize for tomorrow, you guys, Thursday, we do have a 2% chance of tornadoes possibly here across parts of extreme eastern Georgia, extending on up into South Carolina and parts of North Carolina here, the Charlotte area, you guys. We'll be on the lookout for a couple tornadoes. We do have a 5% chance here across parts of the southeast states here for that hail pushing 1 to 1.5 inch in diameter. Even up here across parts of the plains here, you guys, Iowa, Nebraska, the Dakotas, Minnesota, do have a chance, that 5% chance of that hail for 1 to 1.5 inch in diameter. 5% chance of those winds pushing 50 to 60, gusting to 70 here up across parts of the northern United States, even here across eastern Long Island, getting into Massachusetts, and a 15% chance of those winds pushing 50 to 60, gusting to 70 here across the Carolinas. As of right now, no significant tornadoes, no significant hail, and no significant wind is expected. So as we continue to HRRR out, you guys, as you can see here around your Thursday morning, we're going to have some heavy showers already ongoing across parts of the Carolinas, up into the Virginias, Pennsylvania, Ohio, extending on down into eastern Tennessee, northern and north central Alabama, getting on down into north central Mississippi here, you guys, just to the north of the Montgomery, Alabama area. Atlanta could have some scattered showers for your Thursday morning when you guys are heading out doing whatever you guys do for the day. As we head on to about the midday hour, around the noon hour, you can see here the showers and thunderstorms starting to increase in coverage here across coastal North Carolina, extending on up into West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and New York. This looks more like a lot of heavy rain, you guys, until you get down towards the Carolinas, where it starts to become a little more heavier with the thunderstorms, you guys. Look at the across the Florida Peninsula, Panhandle, southern United States. Showers and thunderstorms are starting to pop with daytime heating. You'll be lucky if you see one. Getting to about 5 p.m., we're heading into the late afternoon, heading into the evening on Thursday. And as you guys can see, we start to have some showers developing here and thunderstorms across South Dakota, which could be producing some damaging winds. Have some showers and thunderstorms across the southwestern United States, Rockies, as daytime heating develops there. Look here across parts of northern Mississippi. Could have some showers redeveloping here. It's going to still be some intense rain up across the mid-Atlantic area, getting on into the northeast in New England, you guys. So definitely be on the lookout for that flash flooding. As we head on through the overnight hours heading into Friday, you guys, as the atmosphere is starting to calm down. Let's see how the radar is expected to start to calm down as well, you guys. We're going to have some showers here up across parts of Minnesota and Wisconsin. Definitely gets quieter here around the mid-Atlantic area, southeast states. We have a cluster of showers heading towards the Atlanta area for your overnight Thursday into Friday. And look at this system here heading on out to sea. But look at all this rain funneling into parts of Massachusetts here, extreme eastern Massachusetts, on up into the Maine area, you guys. So a lot of flooding is going to just continue to go on there up across parts of the northeast United States, where you guys have definitely seen more than enough rain. And as we head to 48 hours, which does bring us to convective outlook day 3, and as you can see, the Storm Prediction Center does have a slight risk of severe weather up near the Chicago area in southern Wisconsin, with a marginal risk extending as far west as Kansas City, parts of Nebraska, and the state of Kansas here, you guys, northeast to central Kansas. We'll be on the lookout for some severe weather. Even Green Bay area had to look out for some severe weather on Friday, you guys. So this is as far as the HRRR takes us out. So as we take the convective outlook off, you guys, and we're going to go to the excessive rainfall outlook to see just how these storms are going to be materializing as far as this flooding. And as I get this to load, if it loads today or tomorrow, you guys. All right, here we go. Day 1. We do have a huge slight risk for excessive rainfall here across parts of the central United States, all of Missouri, central southern Illinois, Indiana, heading into western Ohio, down into just about much of Kentucky, much of Tennessee, northern Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, northeast is heading on down to central Arkansas, you guys. We'll be on the lookout for some flooding with this intense severe weather that we will have going on as well across this area, you guys. And even here across parts of Arizona and New Mexico, could see a marginal risk of flash flooding with those daytime heating afternoon thunderstorms. We head into day 2, you guys, which will be for Thursday. And as you can see around the Atlanta area, getting into extreme eastern Tennessee and western North Carolina here, we'll have a slight risk for excessive rainfall. A marginal risk goes from north central Mississippi all the way on up into the northeast and New England area, which does include the New York and mid-Atlantic area for some flash flooding. Another marginal risk here up across Minnesota, Iowa, and parts of the eastern Dakotas. And even here across parts of Nevada, Utah, western Colorado, yet again, northern Arizona, northwest New Mexico, marginal risk with your daytime heating thunderstorms on you guys Thursday for flash flooding. And as we head on to Friday, you can see we have a marginal risk across Arizona and New Mexico, parts of eastern Arizona and western New Mexico, you guys. And yet again, a marginal risk up across the Chicago area, the upper Great Lakes, and across the mid-south and lower Mississippi Valley. We will yet again have a chance for a marginal risk of flash flooding. So you guys, other than the heat that's going on and this nasty severe weather and significant tornadoes that we will have going on again across parts of southern Missouri, northern Arkansas, we'll definitely have to be on the lookout around the Springfield, Missouri area for this significant tornado threat. So that's going to be it for this one, you guys. If you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe, share, like, so everyone around the nation, the YouTube nation, can stay up to date and weather aware. Everyone be safe, be careful in this flooding, severe weather, and all this heat that's going on. And I will talk to you all in the next one.